it is time to take you back to the second part of this amazing fortified village and fortress, Villey. The main fortress I showed you, and now we're going to one of the bastions.
This is how you make warfare look gorgeous. Never gonna, he's not gonna leave, you know that.
One of the batteries that protects the flanks, if you will, of this fortified village. And it did its job, since there was no significant warfare that took place here at any point in time. But this is just as amazing as the first main fort. And of course, everything is armed and ready to fire.
And here is literally the outer wall. Well, which is actually a ditch. But hey, when you build it a little later, you get something different. And you have the line of observation cupolas down there. Entrance port to this here. I think there's a dome up there as well. Here you had indents for cannon positions or fighting positions. It's a little hard to see what was here. Were the Roger? Were these cannon 75 positions?
120.
120 here. Wow. So here you had the machine gun position, gets close protection, and then right here you had 120mm cannons sitting here on the rampart with the observation domes in front of it. Wow, I wouldn't want to be sitting inside this with a machine gun with the cannons going off on both sides of me, but still, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Really see everything. Munition stores. There's a few of these. And here in the outer perimeter you have a steel dome. You actually have a turret with probably 275s, an observation post. This is just amazing. What a cool way to protect the city. And seriously, the inhabitants of the city, when they decided that, well, we're going to build this fort here, encircling the city, stationing 1,000 French soldiers here. Well, that's good for the economy, so the civilians here did not mind at all. This is a good, solid cannon position. And you got to remember, this was built in the 1880s, so there really wasn't a threat from the air as such. Except for, of course, counter battery fire. And observation dome here. This is phenomenal. This is awesome. And here you have the ditch. This is not the ditch. The ditch is on the other side of the stone wall. This is here you'd wheel the cannons. Awesome. So instead of a vertical wall, you actually had a ditch protecting the village now. Yes, fortified villages usually had a wall. Church in the center, firing ports leading out. Here you have a ditch protected by cannons and steel domes. What a throwback. What an awesome throwback to what a great idea they had here. What a great idea. We just fortified the village, fenced it in, put a ditch around it.
A concrete rampart for rifle fire.
Like the Prussians would do, yeah, like the Germans would do.
Like the Germans, yeah. J'ai jamais vu ça.
Ouais, c'est moi non plus.
And then you had twin 75s in here, in the dome?
Yeah. Parce que nous avons vu les tranchées après 200 mètres.
Fighting position for riflemen.
Et puis, ok. Non, ça c'est. Alright. Jerry.
Oh, counterweight. Manually cranked. Yes.
Alors normalement, on monte dans l'exercice parce que on était dans l'eau, on le sent. Bien curieux. Ah, mon charge. Yes. Quelle beauté.
Elle est merveilleuse. C'est ma femme.
Oh, this is really well done. And you have the shells in here and everything.
Yeah.
You can go.
I'm gonna have to. You let me down here, so now you're stuck with us. you shouldn't have brought me down here.
Oh, that's it. Look. You know that?
Oui, c'est le débouchoir.
Tino, you know what this is?
Yes.
You know, you do. Oh,
Yes.
Put that. You go.
I'd never seen that actually intact.
No,
I've only seen them broken for this.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Ah. A lot of shells as well. Beaucoup de d'obus.
Oh, and the fuse setter, yes.
Yeah, so that is brilliant.
Ouais, c'est rare, hein, les états comme ça.
Et c'est
Oh, you did such a
You can.
yeah.
létal.
Oh, you did such a good job on this.
Oh yeah. And the needle comes and
Yeah.
yes, is
Set it here. Yeah, yeah. Oh yes.
En fait, comme ça. T'appuies.
Oh.
Fabulous.
Oh. You can turn
Oh, I can tell this is in good shape.
on left or on right. Donc en fait, on a une pédale dans la chambre de tir en avant le pointeur en revers.
Look at this phenomenal third.
725 obus, prêt à être envoyé dans la chambre de tir avec toi.
Look at this phenomenal third. We've been in so many of these that are broken and battered, rusty. And here it is.
Tino?
Here
725 ready shells.
they have.
The magazine here, the cupboards hold 725 ready for use. That is quite a...
725 rounds. So is there any one of your neighbors you can reach for this?
Ça, elle fait partie des deux tourelles
And the pull string.
On n'a pas d'obus près. Sinon, on aurait fait un tir. On l'aurait chargé dans la cuve.
Tino, there are only 2 of these turrets in full working order. Uxejny, but Epinal and this one.
This is gorgeous.
It is, isn't it?
You can see.
Did they?
J'arrive, je vais juste fermer ça. Ok. And
It's working.
yes, that's work.
So when the Germans come the like 5th time or whatever it is, then we're ready. This is amazing.
You are the place for the directors.
Yep.
And 1 person for 1 cannon.
Yes.
1 person, 2 persons, and 3
Gunner.
persons.
Yeah. Yeah, they have the gun commander here in the front, and yes. In Cassol they let me drive the little electric turret, but this is cool. That's just a machine gun push. This is something else.
Yeah. And
You grab one, you load, and you fire, and the next one, and then you just keep going. Yeah, this is fucking amazing.
vous pouvez monter après.
Yes.
So the second.
Here we go. Oh, I've never seen the recoil springs and everything.
Oh yes, they're there.
God, big recoil
They are.
springs.
There's the recoil.
Yes,
This is
yeah.
ready to fire.
It is. They do fire it. Yeah. Oh, my God. Oh boy.
All those things we found here that you need for your collection.
Yeah, but how do I get the turret into my my gun?
I guess we have to find one and then restore it.
Yes.
I have to find one for the squirrels that keeps eating my patio furniture.
Brilliant. Those guns are so efficient. They're shockingly efficient.
With a lever, I love the levers. I love the foot pedals. The aiming, I just love this.
Wow. Oh.
J'ouvre la culasse et là, toute la fumée.
So you get the tools,
Yeah.
and you get the spare barrel.
Yeah.
Is it leaking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The waters.
Yeah, a lot of leaking too. Holy, your turret is leaking, isn't it?
For the ventilations.
Yes, and you have to have a guy sit down here for that.
Ah, yeah.
Yeah, for the
For the
ventilation.
ventilations.
Yeah.
Donc ça c'est la ventilation manuelle.
Les attires, ils portent des masques à gaz. Des tuyaux.
D'accord.
What a gorgeous job this is. No rust on it. And you fire it. Where are they? There they are.
Okay, we're going to drop her down, okay, Tino?
Copy.
When these cannons were actually designed, they got them up to 25 rounds a minute on the test bench.
And it works perfectly with the munitions light. One fire, one go, one fire, one go. As it comes up, it's just perfect.
This is a superb defensive position because behind the camera we've got a glacis which would have been covered in barbed wire held on the little queue de cochon. You've got the spikes in between, so if you threw yourself flat, you throw yourself onto a spike. Then when you get to the edge of the glacis, you've got a 7-meter drop into the ditch, and then they fire at you from all sides.
It's a covered ditch.
Yeah,
of course. I mean, you can't beat this.
Absolutely.
And it's like, instead of having a city wall, you have a city ditch.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool. This is built back in the day, isn't it? Oh,
Watch out, the mud is a bit slippery.
yeah. Yeah. Ooh, we're going down to go up. Oh, I love this. That's why I put my...
Take it underneath the ditch.
We're going underneath the ditch?
Yep.
Oh. We are going underneath the ditch. Holy hell. Wow. You just did a restoration on this. Holy. Yes. I know. And the electricity too, they're really advanced.
Et on retrouve un canon 12 culasse.
Well, it is a large Caponier.
Yeah, it's a double Caponier.
What? This is gorgeous.
First and second.
Wow. So this is for the light. This is for the light, right? That tunnel. Oh, wait a minute. What's down here? Oh, yeah, well, position. Well, can't really see it now.
Non. Là, en fait, on est dans une... La Caponière permet de défendre des fossiles. Donc, du coup, on est dirigé au niveau d'orientation des fossiles. Donc là, on est dans l'escarpe. La grosse escarpe est de l'autre côté, et là, on est vraiment dans l'escarpe. Donc, en aucun cas, on défend le flanc au niveau de tout. On va défendre si les soldats passent le réseau de fil de fer, ils descendent de 7 mètres, ici, c'est comité d'accueil. On défend uniquement les fossés. Donc là, le fossé qui est là, c'est le fossé comme si on allait à la toile de 60.
Another old bronze gun. Another bronze gun. Wow. What a... How did this look in 1960? How bad was it?
Ici, c'était un débat. Et c'était des Les fossés, c'était rempli d'arbres, on voyait rien.
Oh, there were trees in the ditch.
Donc du coup, depuis 50 ans, les premiers bénévoles ont commencé à défricher, à raser, à évacuer les gravats, et on a...
This took some time, that work. Did they pressure wash this? Or how did they clean this?
All they had to do, because the stone was in good condition, because of the ventilation in here, it's very good. So they just had to put a bits of mortar in between, and then they put the concrete base on the lines. Awesome.
That's
Great work. Great work.
Oui, oui. Et là, du coup, ce qu'on est en train de filmer, c'est une cheminée d'aération.
You're filming a ventilation chimney, okay? Which
Just-
was only cleared out last year.
wow. Just what was in it?
C'était des gravats. En fait, c'était complètement fermé, complètement bouché, avec une plaque. Et en fait, à l'intérieur, c'était de la terre, des graviers. Donc du coup, avec des seaux. Et puis du coup, on a tout découpé. Oui. C'est léger les seaux, ouais.
Wow. Et moi, j'ai un train fest que j'organise pour les enfants des villages autour.
D'accord.
J'ai des chemins.
Voilà. Et surtout, c'était beaucoup plus puissant. Verdun, les Allemands, voire...
The cloche hardly passes above the level of its surrounding concrete.
It's got a back collar.
Yes,
Yeah,
brilliant.
it is.
Instead of being up there, normally the cloche would be on top.
Yeah.
And now it's sunk down. And that
And
is
there's
so much more
three of
efficient.
them, 4 of them, 3 of them. There's one up there as well, isn't there?
Combien de cloches est-ce qu'il y en a?
Ici, 1, 2... Alors 2 sur la batterie nord, 2 here.
Uh-huh.
3 on the réduit.
Uh-huh.
And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 3 on the redans.
Uh-huh.
Redans.
120 millimeter howitzers sitting around here. Howitzers. Cannons with a good range of 7, 8, 9 kilometers. It's
Yeah. The problem is that the German 155 will outrange that. It's the same problem as in Ukraine. The Russian guns. Yeah. I mean, even a 155, you would have to. I mean, they're beyond. What you would have here, you would have a wooden platform.
Yeah.
You would have an anchor point and a recoil system. Now, when they took them out and put them in the trenches, you had none of that. You just had the chingalis or the little coins.
these were not covered at all.
No, but they had recoil platforms, recoil
Ooh.
mechanisms.
So they would roll. So they would have
They
to
would
be
roll forward again.
resighted every time.
Well, they would roll back and then roll forward again. They'd be virtually in the same position. But the trouble is, if you wanted to get more range out of a 120 or a 155, you had to dig out the trail.
And dig the butt
Yeah,
down
so you could
to elevate
point it
more,
higher.
yeah.
Yes, and you can't really do it with your recoil platform.
That's
Well,
true.
You can, I suppose, if you break it.
Yeah, well.
But so the Banch cannons are very good in 1877, but they didn't have the range and the elevation to take on a German 15 centimeter.
I mean, the fort is great for what it is built for the time it's built for.
Well, it's great for defense.
Yes.
It's not so good for offense.
Well, offensive forts. I don't think we do those.
No. Well, Maginot, they deliberately limited the size of the guns so they could not fire beyond the German frontier. They would be classed as offensive weapons.
So these are all powder magazines.
Yeah.
And that's a sheep. And now we're being charged by a sheep. After 50 years of volunteers restoring this amazing place, it can hardly be stated enough how important such people are to the preservation of history and historic places and locations.
I hope in the future I'll visit and bring you a whole lot more of these, and one day, maybe when the non-profit Lost Battlefields get up and running, we can actively support them with funds in recreating and restoring these amazing places that are hiding all over the globe.
Behind me is Wernher von Braun's first test stand. Down the road is Diebner's nuclear reactor. Over there is the Maginot Line and all its amazing forts. I'm visiting them all and I'm bringing them to you. So I really appreciate you like, follow, and share what I'm doing, trying to document all these important historical locations. And if you feel like you want to watch more pictures or documents that I use for these, go to lostbattlefields.com. And if you feel like helping me out with my travels, because gasoline and travel and airfare is expensive, my PayPal is there, protectionserviceint.com. You are more than welcome, but you don't have to. I appreciate all your support and all your help, and I love seeing these locations, and I love bringing them to you.